What's going on, Gaming Nation? You know this be John the Gamer 4, the legend, the one and only, and yours truly. And I welcome you to a new unboxing slash first impressions video. And today's purchase comes from Amazon. So we shall be checking out the retro arcade dock from Honcam for the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2. What have you? But yeah, I'm like a little tabletop arcade machine, like dock for your Switch. Like, oh man, they sold me, man. So I paid about $80 for this. So I did read like one person who actually bought this, and they had nothing but good things to say about it. So I thought I'd take a gamble on it and yeah, see if it's any good, man. Plus, I have like so many retro arcade games on Switch. It'd be crazy not to get it, you know. Even though I do have some arcade sticks on there, like for my Switch. So yeah, just want that nice arcade experience. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's take a look at the box here. So showing off features. So see C button, one tap for chatting. Home button, one tap for wake up, and SD cards and game card, 12 slots for both micro SD and game cards. Okay, we got plug and play wired connection, switchable D-pad, and analog stick modes. Alright, so we got some more features here. Modular design, easy to assemble for portability and storage. Ooh, charge while playing, supports simultaneous gameplay and charging. Nice. One touch wake up, so on and so forth. Yeah, I'm gonna read all that. So, okay. Oh, you're mad in China. You don't want to be mad in China. Mad in China. Because you'll get run over by a tank like Tiananmen Square, man. Mad in China. Okay. So, that's the box. So let's go ahead and unbox. Okay. Let's go ahead and unbox, baby. Alright. One piece here. Two piece there. Three piece. A lot of pieces. Oh, instructions, thankfully. And last piece. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got all the pieces laid on the floor here. So yeah, we got the little side panels, got the back panel that holds the game cards as well as the SD cards. Very nice. And then we got two like dock attachments. So one for the Switch 1. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, one for Switch 1 and one for Switch 2. Might as well toss this one out. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't know if I'll ever give it Switch 2, but yeah, you know. And then here's the arcade stick itself. Ooh, alright. Stick seems solid. Like, very clicky and solid. So that's a very good sign. Check out the buttons. Clicky. Well, not super clicky. These are almost kind of like the hoary buttons. Unlike the arcade stick for the Switch that I have. Okay. Alright, and then that's where you put the screen. Okay, very nice. And a little marquee with the most generic, like, looking, like, arcade art. But I guess, you know, they couldn't get, like, licensed artwork. Like, no Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or whatnot, but, yeah. Okay, and here it is. The little instructions for connecting the arcade stick. Alright, we'll check out the instructions here on how to put this bad boy together. Oh, very nice. Very detailed instructions. See what goes where. Little product features, whatnot. Okay. Oh, it's cool. And they actually do have, like, detailed instructions here. So that's good. Assembly diagrams. So insert left panel, left side, right panel, da. Okay, self-explanatory. Alright, simple enough. So let's go ahead and build her. Alrighty, folks, and here we are. Nice and complete. Yeah, it really was pretty easy to assemble. Nothing too difficult. But yeah, let's go ahead and pair this bad boy up with the Switch, and then we'll test out some games. Alrighty, folks, got it all synced up here. So yeah, like it says on the instructions here, you want to make sure that you go to the controllers and sensors and set system settings and enable Pro Controller wired communication. So yeah, very easy to set up, nothing difficult. So yeah, let's get into some freaking games, man. So excited. Alright, and here we go with King of the Monsters. Yep, give me that power, buddy. Woo! Just like the old days. Yeah, I remember back in the day when I played this. I remember this was in the 90s, Circus. Does anyone remember those like tiny Neo Geo arcade caps that were like for kids? Like it was kid size, but it was just like so cool because I never seen like that anything like that back in the day. But it wasn't a standard size arcade cap. It was literally a mini Neo Geo MVS. But oh my god, that some good memories there, man. I tell ya. Woo! Toss him. Haha. Woo. Okay, anyways. Works well with King of the Monsters, so let's move on to the next game. Alright, and we'll test it out with a little shoot 'em up action of Pocky and Rocky, reshrined. Guess you can say we are switching it up. Yeah, I forgot how difficult this game was. I think it's like the third stage, actually. This is where I actually left off, so. But yep, everything seems pretty responsive. No input lag in this game either, so it's another good sign. Okay, anywho, this works well with shoot 'em ups, so yeah. And of course, we have to do some beat 'em ups, so why not Armored Warriors? One of the greatest mech games of all time. Alright, let's get the controls down here. Yeah, boy. Alright, works well with beat 'em ups as well. Okay, so I noticed at the bottom of the units, you're able to plug in your Type C power adapter, so you can actually charge your Switch while you're playing. So that's a neat little feature there. So yeah, that's very handy. And then also checked on the back here, actually have like 12 slots for your games as well as your micro SD cards. So that is also very handy, very cool. Okay, so I did notice something while I was switching some games here. No pun intended. Is that yeah? So if you're doing physical games, might be a little annoying. So you might need like a paper clip or something to get your finger, or to get the little game card slot open. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take the top part, and then you have to take the screen out, and yeah. So unless you have like tiny fingers and long nails, then it'll probably be pretty easy. But if you got big sausage fingers like mine, yeah, you're probably gonna need like a little paper clip just to lift it and do all that without having to take it apart. And yeah, I guess in this regard, digital games would probably be more convenient when you're using this unit, of course. Because usually, if you use it like in a normal way or standard way, I don't really care about switching out the games because it's out in the open. But when it's in the unit, it gets a little annoying. So yeah, you would just need like a little paper clip or toothpick or something just to lift the game card slot out without having to take the whole screen apart, or take the little marquee and the screen out. But yeah, I mean that's my only real criticism with this unit so far. But other than that, it's pretty good. So we'll keep on playing some games and go from there. All right, and we gotta test out some Street Fighter action here, and we gotta see if this is Wrath of the Raging Demon approved here, man. See if I can pull it flawlessly, as well as his other special moves. Talking about Kuma, of course. All right, all his moves check out here. All right, hold on. Yeah, buddy. Oh, damn it, missed him. But I pulled it off, so that's all that matters. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. It's wrecking me here. Ah! Go away. You and your double lariats. Pretty good for dodging projectiles, though. Ain't gonna lie. Ah! Woo! Juggle his ass. Yeah. Definitely Kuma approved right here, bruh. Awesome. Alright, hold on. There you go. Okay, so yeah. Street Fighter approved. Hell yeah. Alright. I think I'll go ahead and end the video with a little puzzle bobble action. Alright, let's do that. Ooh. Man, it's like this stick is like so smooth that I can like move it so fast. Bubble bobble here. Love it. Ah, crap. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh no, I screwed that up. There we go. Hell yeah. Alrighty folks, and that concludes the demonstration portion of the video. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my final verdict on the retro arcade dock from Honcam. So I am very pleased with the overall build quality of the unit. Like they use like high quality arcade buttons. So these aren't like the cheap ones that are like super clicky or mushy or anything like that. So these are kind of like reminiscent to like the Hori arcade stick ones I have for the Switch, because they use the same type of buttons. It's like they're very responsive. They're not super clicky or cheap, and get the job done. So yeah, very happy with the buttons. There's no input lag as far as the games that I've tested out, so that's always a good sign. So no input lag whatsoever. And then the stick is just amazing. It's like you can easily just pull off any move in a fighting game, like Street Fighter, for instance. Like it was buttery smooth. Like didn't experience any input lag on the stick either, so that's a good sign. So even though it's a little smaller stick, don't let that fool you. It's like pretty high quality stick as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, the build quality is amazing. The artwork seems a little generic though. But it kind of has like a, well, how would you say, like street art quality to it, like graffiti that you would see in an urban city or something like that. But it would have been nice to see like some licensed artwork, like from Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat or whatnot, or just any other like retro arcade like art they could have just like used for this. But maybe that's just a little slight nitpick there. But other than that, like it's very responsive. The controls, like the stick, the buttons, very responsive. Very pleased with that, with the build quality. So yeah, I think maybe like one more minor nitpick that I have about the unit was switching out games, like physical games. Digital, it's convenient, so you wouldn't have to worry about all that. But if you have like fat sausage fingers like I do, trying to open like the little game card slot while it's like plugged in, like while the screen is plugged into the unit, might be a little troublesome. Yeah, you would actually need like like a paper clip or something just to lift it, or like a toothpick or something just to lift the little door to the game card slot. Because yeah, it'd just be a pain in the butt to remove the marquee and then remove the screen just to switch games out. But it's not that big a deal. I mean, it's just a minor inconvenience. But as long as you have like a little paper clip that you can just lift the door and whatever. Then you don't have to worry about removing it. But just another slight nitpick to that one. So not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. But yeah. I do also like how you can, well, this is a dock, so, you can plug in the power adapter, so it'll, like, charge your Switch while you're playing. And then you can also play in just regular TV mode without it, so, yeah. I mean, I think that's just, like, a standard Switch feature anyway, but pretty cool to have. Pretty cool to have. It's like, so, if you don't feel like being confined to the power adapter, then you can just, play by yourself after it's charged up. So, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely happy with this unit. Definitely worth $80. Not too bad. Just want to say change the artwork, get licensed artwork, and make it a little easy to switch physical games out. If you have all digital, then yeah, it's convenient. You don't have to worry about it. But being a retro gamer who loves physical games, yeah, it'd just be nice if there was like a easier way to get the physical games in and out. Well, I mean, you can with a paperclip, but no. Mileage may vary type deal. But yeah, as a unit, it's amazing. I love it. And yeah, play a lot of awesome retro arcade games. And it just really feels like that authentic arcade feel. Especially with modern arcades nowadays. Yeah, more like casinos for kids with ticket games. It's like I don't even really consider those real arcades anymore. So I think this is about as close you're gonna get, unless you buy a real arcade machine or an arcade one up or this. But this is good for if you want the arcade experience at home with your Switch. Then yeah, say definitely go for it, man. This is a awesome unit. Say check it out. And yeah. Alrighty, folks. So I thank you for watching this unboxing / first impressions video of the Retro Arcade Dock for Switch and Switch 2 by Honcam. So until next time, love, peace, chicken grease.